date their thing.
But no, can I ask a question quickly? What about if the women that cheat, like, just end up messaging men saying, "Yo, come over" and that?
What? Excuse me? Say that.
Women that entertain other men while they're in a relationship.
That's their business.
You don't like that, or like, cause.
So do you think it's bad for women to flirt? Okay, question. If you're in a relationship, do you think it's bad to flirt with other people?
Yes.
Yes.
You're in a relationship.
Healthy flirting's alright, I think.
But like flirt.
What's healthy flirting then?
Listen, there's no such thing as healthy
I just
flirting
think
because one, if you're flirting with a guy, are you telling me as soon as you meet him, you're gonna tell him, "I have a boyfriend. However, I'm going to continue flirting with him."
I'm not. So it's not,
in this day and age,
you're
you're giving someone mixed messages because you're basically telling him, "I have a boyfriend. However, I'm still going to continue flirting with you." Therefore, he's gonna be thinking, "Well, your boyfriend ain't shit then because you're out here flirting with me, even though you just openly told me you got a man."
Thank
so
you.
regardless,
Thank you.
No,
I think flirting whilst you're in a relationship is just long. Like,
no, but
I
I
don't think
being a
Shake my hand, bruv. Shake my hand,
being a
fam.
prisoner in your relationship is long as well.
it's not about being a prisoner,
But
but
do you
don't
think-
be in a relationship.
but do you
if you're
think-
gonna
Nah,
flirt
but
with other people.
flirting doesn't have to be like,
I want to
babe,
suck
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing is,
Exactly.
you are flirting, but what message are you giving to the other person? Because for you, it's just fun. Like, I got a man, I'm just gonna flirt with
Have
you.
you
But
done
what
that, though?
message are you giving? No. But what message are you giving to someone else?
I don't know. I don't.
But can I ask a question then?
Because
So,
Tutu's now, when this guy's like forward with you, what are you gonna say?
Sometimes-
Oh, it wasn't my fault because I was just joking.
yeah.
Some people
But
can
it's not
see
even
flirting
joking.
as,
No, but that's what
like,
girls
you're
are
right,
like.
yeah, like, so I do this for a living, like, oh yeah,
No,
well,
but
it's nice to meet you.
but-
Yeah, you're chatting somebody up, innit?
But no,
It's just-
is
this
it-
is
is it-
chatting. There's a difference between chatting and flirting.
So,
But you
Two
okay?
different
So
lines.
basically, you could do the chatty patty sort of stuff, yeah. But you could just add a little like. I'm trying to give an example. I don't have an example in it, but like, so what? I don't know. What do you do?
But the thing with flirting
But
is
it's
like,
something like I don't
There's
the
know.
thing
no
with flirting,
boundaries.
there's chatting where it's just like a casual thing where you're between your like colleagues or whatever. But when you're flirting, you're like opening a door for something to become suggestive,
Exactly.
because flirting is basically like verbal foreplay,
Yes.
effectively. Why am I doing foreplay
Yeah.
with
Depends
you
what
if
you're
I'm not
saying.
gonna have sex with you because I have a man? Like
Exactly.
that whole line of thought is just like, I have a man.
can I?
But what
What
if
are
you
you
don't
doing?
find this person attractive at all?
It doesn't matter.
doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter. Flirting.
Just because I don't find you attractive does not mean that gives me a pass. I can't say to my boyfriend, "Oh, it was nothing because I didn't find him attractive. I was just flirting." It's like, but you still
Can
flirting.
I ask
Can
this?
you imagine your man? I didn't find her attractive, but I just wanted to flirt.
Alright,
with
so
her. For what reason?
so where's your standards?
Yeah, like so. Where's it come?
Can I ask a question then? Because I just wanted to know, like, do you think that person is flirting while they're in a relationship because their relationship is they're kind of angry about the person
No,
right now, or
because I
is
feel
a lot of
or do they
people-
want actual
No, the thing
attention?
is,
Do they want attention? Do
It's
they
hard.
want?
You can't narrow down flirting to
I know,
one
but
specific
I've seen
thing,
so many
because
women.
There's so many reasons why people flirt. One is because they're not getting the attention that they want in their relationship.
Their love
Two,
language isn't
they're
being fulfilled.
pretty much gone out of their relationship. They're looking for new means to get out somewhere. Three, it's like
Jesus Christ.
My God.
Jesus Christ, bruv. Can I ask what's your like main love language?
I don't know what that means.
That it's like the seven languages of
Yeah,
how
some people
you
it's
take in
by
love.
gifts.
So whether you're a person who likes acts of service, so people doing things for you or buying you
that.
things, affection, affirmative words, like what makes you feel like you're actually loved.
Yeah, communication and
Mine's
all that.
affection.
Yeah. Affection.
Affection
Yeah.
and
So touching and
affirmative words.
everything,
I don't know
yeah.
if I have
It's
love
very-
language. Does everyone have to have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
feel-
that, but some people
Something
are
for you,
more-
something that you personally
yeah,
think.
There's one where they're like, okay, I can see that's something that make me feel like I'm appreciated.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So yours is affection. Yours is.
I think it's for action, like what they do. Not necessarily do things for me, but things that you've done out of just you think this is nice. Like I would appreciate this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like like someone they say to you, oh, like someone gives you a birthday card. It's just like it's a card. Like what am I gonna do with it?
Yeah.
But it's the thought that counted.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
went
yeah.
out of your way to think, oh, I'm actually gonna look for a card for you.
Yeah.
The card that you might like, and I'm gonna give it to you. Those are the kind of things, because trust me, in this day and age,
Do you know what? It's funny because cards is something that's really deep for me because I always keep all of my cards.
Me
So
too.
when people
Same.
buy me cards, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing.
No, I still have all my cards from ex-boyfriends.
Oh.
Well,
I meant
No,
from,
not
like,
because like I feel something for
Yeah.
them, but like it's like a great memory for me. Because
really?
like I'm not like
I've never
obviously
had a
I'm
boyfriend.
on good terms with
Before.
well I think
I'm
I'm on okay
That's
terms
it, I
with
hope,
all
you
my
know.
exes. So like I feel like there's things.
I'm so
like,
happy I
it's
don't know
it's
these brothers.
weird because there's things like my exes have given me that I don't have because they were materialistic things. Like I don't care about them.
Okay.
But the things that like they
thoughtful.
done for me like were thoughtful things. Like for example, like one of my exes, he like made a card, like made it, and he had like pictures of us everywhere.
That's crazy.
And I was like, a lot of like time and effort went into this. I feel bad to just chuck this away.
When I said cards, I meant from everybody in my life. Like I've got all of my cards, like from friends,
But no, like,
from family.
we're talking about like your love language while you're in a relationship. So what
Yeah.
makes you feel loved?
Yeah, but I just saying in general, I like to keep.
Yeah,
my cards.
that's cool.
So when Tendai said about like action and like cards and stuff, I thought, oh yeah, that's like a big thing for me. It'd be interesting to know what the actual love language thing is because I
A lot of
I need to
people I
hear all of
know
them.
like are gifts.
Yeah.
Gifts are their love language.
It's
Acts
funny.
of service.
Yeah. Like it's
Like-
a tit for tat kind of thing.
It's not that, but it's just like sometimes like I love spoiling my partner, or
Yeah.
within
Yeah.
reason. So if it means like I take you out for a date, or if I book us a hotel away somewhere that's not in London, or like for my current relationship, I've booked him to go to Barcelona for his birthday. Like that's just me thinking, I want you to enjoy like a day just for you, but I don't feel like it's something I should do all the time.
Oh, of course
But
not.
then it's just like I feel like I'm doing this just to buy your love some way.
Yeah.
When it's just like I might see something in the store and say, "Oh, I saw this and I thought of you," or
Yeah.
exactly like
Yeah.
it's the thoughtful things
See,
that are more
Josh
important.
does that for me all the time. He will be in the shop and just buy stuff at random and be like, "Oh, I thought of you when I bought this for you." I wish I could
Honestly,
do that.
I
boy.
think I'm really bad at accepting gifts.
Oh shit.
I'm not.
You know what do you mean you wish?
I feel
love a
like
gift.
I don't go
No,
to the shop.
I no,
and
I
Oh, shit.
you know, I genuinely feel like
That's
really
mad,
bad.
that's
I
mad.
feel like I'm really bad at accepting gifts because I feel like, to me, it feels like pressure.
Okay.
Honestly, it's
Really?
like
Really?
you've done this for me, but now it feels like I also have to do something extravagant for you.
Not always.
No, not always, but now it feels a little bit like pressure. For example, if your man like like you said, you surprise him to go to Barcelona or whatever. To me now it feels pressure because I'm like, I'm also somewhere, not now, but I'm also gonna have to do the same for you. And to me that's pressure.
But is that through social media though?
No, it's not
Is
for
it-
social media. I'm just saying, like for me, I know I'm not very
No, but, like,
good at accepting.
I know
gifts.
I know what you mean, but like that.
This was the way I've had this feeling way before social media.
Of course,
was
of
a
course,
thing.
of course. But like, there are now anyway. I'm talking about in relation to that now. A lot of people are feeling like, as soon as a guy maybe does something good on social media or something like that with their partner, for their partner and so forth. Like an example, Valentine's Day. So when my man gets a hotel, puts flowers, buys her the greatest bags, shoes, whatever, and she's flexing all of this. And then the girls ended up gossiping to her man, like, you don't do this for me, and that type of thing. There's going to be a bit of pressure. That's what I'm relating it to that, like, there is pressure with everything that, like, mouth of word and anything.
No, my pressure's not that. My pressure's nothing to do with social media.
Yeah.
Because
But I'm relating to it, though.
trust
I'm not
me,
relating
I
it to
could
social
do a lot
media.
of things without social media being involved.
Yeah.
So
No,
my pressure,
I hear you. I
my
hear
pressure
you.
doesn't come from social media. It comes from like, you've made me feel this way, and I'm so happy.
Yeah.
But now I feel pressure to make you
No, I agree
feel the
with
same
you.
way that you've made me feel.
So,
you know what I mean?
so do you feel that the guy's got to love you more than you love him?
No, that's not what I'm
No,
saying.
I hear what
No,
you're
no, but
saying.
no,
I
No, you don't
completely
have
hear
to
what
love
you're saying.
anybody
So, for
more than-
example, right?
I might be misunderstanding it, though.
my last Valentine's Day, yeah, was the sweetest Valentine's thing that has ever happened. Well, it's my only boyfriend, isn't it? But for but anyway, it's like so sweet. So basically, my boyfriend came down to Bristol. I didn't expect that he was coming.
Oh,
He
that
made
one,
he
yeah,
made
yeah,
out
I
that he
remember,
was in London still doing, and like this Valentine's Day, I was like, shit, what am I gonna do? Like that was so sweet. That was like the amazing.
She
like,
wanted to
it
make
was the
some
most
calls, you know.
amazing thing. that's ever happened to me. I mean, cut the long story short, like nothing didn't happen this Valentine's. Oh, actually, I did surprise him. I sent him a card and he didn't expect it, and I wrote all these like little cute notes. To him.
That's because you guys have been there. You've been together for years.
No, but that's not that. No, it's not. I don't know, but sometimes there's always like something that you feel like you need to be competitive with, like with the last year, and like, oh yeah, I need to do something sweet.
Okay.
Because he always does things for me, and I don't do things for him, so I am gonna feel that pressure.
Oh, okay.
So I understand where that is.
Oh, okay. I might be. I'm definitely misconstrued the whole conversation. And my bad. But I don't know.
But I also feel like this is the trend. Like men always doing things for women. Women not doing anything.
Because
But it happens a lot.
it's happening.
I feel it's a societal thing where men are always shown to be the providers for you.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to take a backseat and just accept like everything that has monetary value.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a lot of women just skate by on the fact like I can just give you sex. Like what man doesn't want sex? And he's
never
buying.
provided me with nothing.
Exactly.
Do you know, as men, we can get bored. We can get bored.
in your relationship.
Sex is
You're
boring
always like,
sometimes.
you're not above me. I'm not not below you. Like
No, yeah, it's true.
on an
After
evil
well,
playing field.
sex
Sex is boring, you know.
Like, you need something else in a relationship.
Yeah, sex can
Like
be boring.
this is the same sex I got 2 days ago.
Exactly.
What makes it different? What makes it different? Because you're wearing
Maybe a
red
new
underwear
Bashment
this
song
time.
come out.
Trust me. You're not naked this time. I'm just pushing the lingerie to the side and putting my dick in. Like there ain't no difference. Like, there ain't no difference. There ain't no difference. It's just boring. It's just boring. It feels the same. Shit. Like no, but I'm just saying, sex can be boring for us men. We like if you don't get any affection, maybe, or attention,
Don't say
any
boring,
love at all.
Say repetitive or something.
I think boring. We get bored.
If sex gets boring with your partner, then we have a
We have
issue.
dead.
Exactly,
We're
and
dead.
that's not
Because we're in a
This is
relationship.
completely different to what we were
That
talking
is-
about.
that
because
is a red
means
flag.
You have problems in your relationship when it's to do with sex.
Yeah.
She's basically saying like women just think, oh, I give him sex, so basically yes, I should take.
I
him
relate
back
that
to-
too
That's
with-
the,
and
that's
let
the same
him
value
give
as
me
him
whatever.
spending £400 of the shard on me.
But I relate it to sex as well.
I
Though.
wouldn't even be happy with that. Someone taking me to the shard.
Wait, what?
What? What's that? I can take myself there.
You know.
But that's just because you're secure with yourself though. You got money. You're cool with that.
Kimberly's, in
A lot of women don't. A lot of women want to be treated more.
But I feel like a lot of places are just there for image, not because of actual like,
Exactly. Do you want
how
to do
elite
Snapchat,
or how good
Instagram
it is.
story?
Like, how many women have you seen take pictures at the bars as SDK?
Yeah.
Oh, SDK. I've never been SDK.
I only know about that because of the
Instagram.
receipts. No, the
Yeah.
receipts even.
I don't know about
No,
SDK.
I don't even know what
Some
SDK
restaurants.
is.
It's like a
Have you never
restaurant.
seen like these Instagram girls and they always pose outside
Oh,
these
my
like
God, the
silver
steak
steam
place.
bars?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like stairs as well, right?
No, it's just like
Stairs
it
as
like curves around, like it's a fixture that curves around.
So I only see Shish Chigwell all the time.
Anybody go to Chigwell, girl? Anybody go to Chigwell? That's
Chigwell.
far.
Where's that chick? Where's
That's
Chigwell?
Essex, bro.
Chigwell.
Yeah.
I thought that was. Oh, okay.
That's like near Chingford in them areas there.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Nah, impossible.
No.
Chingford.
Yeah.
Nah. Fam, I remember a girl told me she's from Enfield. I was like, nah, I'm not going there, babes.
Oh, that's going past Woodbury.
Yeah, no, trust me. She's definitely a setup chick.
What's
You
a
were
long?
gonna say road.
What's
yeah, she's a
what
road
is
girl
long
too.
Distance relationship to you? Like, how long would you travel before
Probably
you consider it a long
different
distance?
different
If
countries.
I have to
different country.
catch two forms of transport to get to you, that's long.
Two different
Two forms of
countries.
transport.
Country's long distance for me.
Obviously.
I don't know. What do you mean in the UK? Like
Yeah.
if I
I definitely not like a long.
cities. I think cities was already a long distance relationship, but I
There's
can't
some
class that because we can get there in a few hours. Like it's not long distance.
There's some people.
Long
who
distance is
can't-
Now for me, we
it-
have to live in the same city.
it's like
I
me
can't.
here and
If
my
you live in
girls
London,
in
that's
Australia.
perfect. Huh?
If I'm here
That's
and my girls in
extreme, though.
Australia, that's
That's-
definitely long distance.
Yeah.
That's just
long
ridiculous. That's just nonsense.
That's time difference as well. Like that's
Exactly.
long. Like you are on yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
already in.
for real.
Like what?
That's long distance,
in
but
the future.
but we
I'm
can
like,
get
I'm
there
on
in the,
Friday. You're still on Thursday. Like,
Exactly.
oh, I'm just gonna.
I don't
work.
know.
I'm like,
I
it's
don't
Friday.
know,
I'm going
man.
out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't mind
think
talking with
you
women
can make it
overseas.
work.
I'm cool with that.
Definitely, you can make a long.
No, you
distance.
make
I've
it work
changed.
well,
You have the
but, like,
commitment to
yeah.
make it work.
I've changed. I think I've grown so much. I'm cool with talking to women that are from overseas though.
Oh wow.
I'm
That's
cool.
long.
I don't
To
know
get
about
you
that,
somebody.
but
I know it's so weird for me to say, but I'm cool with talking to women that are from
But there's some
overseas.
people who
But I
consider-
just talk to them. It's
who
not like
consider
I'm in a
North
relationship
London
with
to
them.
South long distance because of
Yeah.
how long it takes to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's long,
bro.
though.
That's an hour. That's a 2 hour
But
thing.
the thing is, do you remember to travel 2 hours and maybe taking overground and national rail to go see your baby?
Not even a car
That's
thing, bro.
far.
Not even a
No,
car
I'm
thing.
When
sorry,
you-
that's
when you
far. When
mention
I
National
like
Rail,
I said,
I'm
2
out.
forms of transport, that's far.
Bus and tube, I don't mind.
No, that's far.
No, but if it's a bus and like a bus to get to your train station and the tube onto their house, I don't mind
That's
that.
calm. That's calm.
But if I have to take like both long over an hour to get to you, you can actually forget it. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
Pay my
I've
Uber.
done it for 5 years.
Okay, so
girls.
basically, are we saying as in distance, as in time, or are we measuring it in miles or what? Because obviously,
So what's long distance to you? Like minimum?
Like, what's the minimum you'd be like, okay, I can make this work?
45 minutes or less.
Fair.
London transport is a bit mad, even in traveling inside of London. So it could be more
And
than
even in
45
Central.
minutes.
Even a train thing.
Like even like
45
even like
minutes or
traveling.
less, I will accept. Anything over 45 minutes to an hour, Jesus. That's, yeah, no.
That's love.
That's
That's love.
That is real love. We're on the early days.
Holy shit.
But what if, for example, when you first meet, you're living close, like you're living within the same area,
Just round the corner.
but then they move, and now it's like an hour journey, nearly 2 hour journey. Then what?
You have to make it work.
What, you're not making it work?
Because you started in the same area, they've just moved. That doesn't mean that your love also has to move.
You're not making it work?
That means
So
you're
why
with
can't
them
you
for
make it work
convenience.
when?
If you can't make it work, that's mad.
So why couldn't you make it work being distance? I'm confused. It's the same thing.
Exactly, because I know somebody in my family, they are dating someone who lives in Scotland.
But where do they live?
They live in Surrey, he lives in Scotland. And that's been going on for 2 years. Like, that's true commitment where they both went to uni together.
Okay,
And they
that's
both
just- I
graduated.
understand. Some
So-
people it
So
So
becomes
for
kind
that,
of,
it's like Scotland is where you have to take a plane to get, like, driving is long. You have to take a plane.
yeah,
go get
because. But in those kind of situations, when it becomes like a routine, then I can understand, because some people are just used to like, okay, so this weekend I'm not seeing you. However, next weekend we're seeing each other. I've already did that. It becomes like your routine into your relationship.
Yeah.
So yes, I guess you can make it work, but wow, that's far.
That's what you have to really think. Is this somebody where I don't see this being a long thing? Like, I can actually accept that this is normal for us to be together, rather than thinking, oh my god, this is such a chore.
Because for me, okay, I can make it work. For example, if you're moving far and it's like a temporary thing. So like, when I say temporary, I mean like, okay, you have to go and live here for a year because of your work or whatever. I will accept that. But you are just moving so far, especially somewhere I have to catch a plane. I can't.
That's fair.
Kim?
I
Like
can't.
long distance for you. What's long distance like minimum? Like you'd go towards?
I don't think I'll have a minimum if I love you and like I want to make it work. I don't think I'll have a minimum. That sounds a bit clear, you know what?
No, but that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I
So
don't-
Hey, shit.
what is
Obviously-
the difference between you living somewhere with somebody for how long and then they move away and then you could
Yeah.
deal with it? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think, because at the end of the day, the goal is for us to live together, so we're going to end
Exactly.
up deciding on a place
Yeah,
where
yeah,
we
yeah.
both settle, so
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
I
don't
know, but
really
sometimes
think it's
it
a
doesn't
good
work like
challenge.
that.
But it's a good challenge. Imagine
Idealistic
later on
is
in
what
life.
people want. To
Treat
say,
it like
we're gonna
Casa
live
Amor,
with our
bruv.
life humbles you quickly.
But imagine if you marry and then he gets a job where he has to travel. You're gonna experience it. So
Yeah.
it's,
And then if you know that you're working towards, at some point it's gonna happen. Like, who goes into a relationship thinking it's gonna end?
a lot of people.
A lot of
but
people,
that's-
yeah.
people.
That's shit though. What's the
Yeah.
point? of
I
having
know,
a
but
relationship?
And they
Because
always
it's
mask it as I'm being a realist of what could
Yeah.
possibly happen.
That's
That's some
definitely
bullshit.
related to flipping Love is Blind, fam.
That's bullshit.
What,
I don't
what's
think-
that girl's
I feel
name?
like-
What's that
Don't
girl's
be,
name?
Which one?
don't be in a
No, no, no,
relationship if
is
you
it
can't
Gigi?
see it going
Or
further.
the one with the age difference?
Oh,
I
Jessica.
Jessica, I remember her
That
name.
silly woman.
She's mad, bruv.
No, if you ever want to watch something that makes you just be like, how can you let your life go this astray? Watch Love is Blind, because I'm telling you, these people are in situations
Are
where
all
it's like
tapped.
communication can fix all of this.
Yeah. That's
Like,
what I have a
One
problem.
person keeps trying to force the idea that everyone should have a problem because they're 10 years age difference. So she's older than him. So she's trying to make it in her mind, his family won't like the fact I'm 10 years older. They didn't even care. Okay, his friends won't like the fact I'm 10 years older. They're like...
She's trying to find a reason to get out.
Because she likes somebody else that
Yeah,
is
she's trying to find a
engaged to
reason to
somebody
get out.
else. And she keeps trying to put herself on them. It's like, you realise they're engaged to be married, right? Like, you had your chance. It didn't work. Let it go.
Yeah, you let go, so... why are you crying and everything, so...
But anyway, women are mad. We know this.
Yeah, we all know this. But now I have a problem with, like, communication, so if you don't know how to communicate, I'm out.
So what do you think about long distance?
I'm cool with it as long as you know how to communicate.
Yeah, definitely.
Communication is so important. I think a lot of women really like
Where you going with this?
just don't know how to communicate. Like,
Yeah, but men too.
men too, yeah, but it's a.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro,
I
I'm talking about
agree.
my experience, innit? I'm just talking about my experience.
Honestly,
though.
no. For me, I agree. I'm awful. I'm awful at communicating, and I tell whenever I meet a guy this, I tell them straight up. I'm like, I don't want you to.
Why is that?
Feel
No
some
way.
type of way. I am terrible at communication as far as like responding back to phone calls, responding back to messages,
that.
everything.
Why
Like,
is that?
I don't know. Like I just get caught up in like shit, basically.
Oh, okay.
And like for me,
Yeah, you got a
no,
big
for
boy
me it's
job.
nothing
Like that, but I
personal.
don't
Like
really
You must have a big boy
no,
job,
but
so.
for me, like, because I
No, not really.
try to take less time from using my phone or being on my phone, so like it's just it's just is what it is, and then it's
I just have a problem with.
no, but I know I'm bad at communicating, and I know it's something I need to fix. But for those kind of situations, I know I'm bad.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But
And
no,
I-
but I'm talking
I
about
make
in general
it, no,
though.
but I make it.
I'll
I
talk
let them
about
know
general.
straight away. Like, listen,
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm
my
talking about.
messages are like.
I'm talking about in
these
general. I feel
days.
like if you don't know how to communicate, then you just don't keep the same energy all around in your life. So I'm not really involved in you.
I'm good with phone calls, I guess, but texting.
I'm the
You're not a
opposite.
texter then.
Listen,
It's
the
not
one
a
thing I
texter.
don't like
Yeah, it's
is
a
like
texter.
when someone
I'll
just
just-
feels the need to FaceTime you.
Oh.
You don't like FaceTime?
No, but
I
like,
don't mind if it's someone that I'm talking to like
Yeah,
that.
but, like,
what you
I'm a
FaceTime?
texter person.
when you
I
just,
prefer texting.
you know, when I'm.
I remember a
the
girl trying to
FaceTime.
force me to like see her every day, and I didn't like that.
Tell her to relax.
Oh, dear
all
God.
Yeah, like FaceTime, like just a message or whatever, and I'm like, I can't. I tried to adapt to that because I did like the girl. Like I'm not just gonna
But when
focus it
you meet
off
a
the way
girl,
like.
Are you already wanting to adapt into the way that she wants you to be?
No,
or do
no,
you
no, no.
adapt?
No,
Do you
no.
want her to adapt as well to the way you
Shit, I
want
forgot
her
to
to
pay
be?
for parking.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Quick, do it now. Do it now. Do it now, just in case.
Yeah, but what if I've already got a ticket?
Where is it?
Round the corner. Shit.
You want me to go and see?
No, I'll look. Fuck.
You sure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Check
Oh
just
my
in case.
God.
You should be okay, but shouldn't be.
That's
No.
fine.
But
Actually, I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, I just don't like. I don't know. I don't like women that don't know how to communicate. Like if you don't know how to communicate, don't know how to just whatever. But if I have to adapt to you, then that's a flag. If you have to adapt to me,
100%, you should never
if you have to adapt to me, that's definitely a flag as well. I feel like the fact that I had to adapt to her is like. It was definitely something just because I did like the person. I do want to make this work because
Have you ever done that?
yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But I kind of did regret it because it can just prolonged shit
Yeah.
that shouldn't have definitely prolonged anything. But yeah, and I was worried of insecurities and various
wanted
other
to make
things.
it work.
Yeah, and I wanted to make it work, but I think me and you had this conversation. I don't settle for less and don't make people forced to like you or something like that. I think we had that conversation. I'm not too
About
sure. But
relationships?
yeah. Or liking someone or in general, like
The
dating
one
someone.
thing
or
I
whatever.
don't like when people get in relationships is when they try and change someone.
No. I feel
Like,
like...
if you met me this way, listen, you
A
need
lot
to
of
accept
people
me
do
this
that
way
as well.
because I'm not going to change.
as like with people say, like a lot of women have a problem where they see a red flag in a man but think I'm going to be the woman to change him,
Yeah.
and it never works that way. Then you
Yeah.
always end up in tears because he isn't changing because you want him to change. So you are forcing somebody to be something that they simply aren't. But you knew at the beginning that's who they were. And instead of it to be like, can I handle this? Is this something that I can take on myself? You chose to actually try to change them.
And deceive yourself.
For what reason? You gave yourself headache for no reason. Like, what's the point? If you're going to love somebody, you have to accept the fact there are going to be things about them you don't like. But the things that you do love about them outshine the negatives. But if you try to change them, then just change the person. So what's the point of being them?
Yeah.
That's a waste of time.
No, because what was it? I think it was one time. I think we had a conversation like about like just asking the person like what's going on, and I was just because I was just scared of like ruining it again. Because when they started messaging and we started talking again, I was unsure like what was going on. I think you remember what I'm talking about, but
Roughly.
yeah, but I was just like, and after that conversation, I was just like, you know what? Why am I being so scared for? Why am I so scared of actually having a conversation if we see this going further or not? Like, what's going on? What's going on with me? And then it was just like, I just did it. And then whatever. And then that sealed the deal. Well, what she said, you know, whatever. But that was just like, yeah. And then turns out during that week was Valentine's Day, so I just took her out. Calm. Like, I don't get the
Valentine's Day treat.
Yeah, I don't get how men can't even ask out a chick that they like to Valentine's Day. They feel like it's corny or some shit.
I think people with Valentine's Day, they inflate the importance of that day to feel important. Like,
It's mad, but
if you think about it, it's basically just a monetizing holiday where you are supposed to buy your significant other something. When really, if you don't want to, a lot of people inflate that to, if he doesn't buy me something, he doesn't love me. Because other girls are in my situation, but their man's buying them flowers. Why couldn't he buy me flowers to show that he actually cares about me? They inflate the importance, and I feel like a lot of people get caught up in the fact that if somebody you like or that you are in a situation with doesn't get you anything, or doesn't take you anywhere, or even send you a message saying how they care about you, they don't care about you. Like, you feel like, oh my gosh, what have I done wrong? This means I'm wasting my time. This relationship is so on and so forth. So I just feel like, yeah, Valentine's, obviously, it's a lovely thing to do. But if you don't do it, so...
And some guys
Did
see
you
it
die?
as, yeah, I know. Some guys see it as, why am I going to do this for a girl that's not even my, like, wife?
Yeah.
Like, people
That
just see
one
it
I
in-
can understand, because if me and you are linking, why am I taking you to the shop like you're my girlfriend?
have you changed the
I
party?
know.
If we're
It's
just
an
a link.
excuse. It's an excuse,
But if we are some people that are like, yeah, we're going to try and be together in this, I will take you out for Valentine's. But if we're just a link, I call you like every Friday, why am I taking you out for Valentine's Day? That's overstepping a boundary, and that's where people get blurred lines.
Oh, it is what it is.
So is it much point we pay now?
No.
As in, like, I've already
Oh,
got a
did you
ticket.
get one?
have you got
Yeah.
one?
No.
You got one?
Yeah, as like half an hour after. I
It makes
packed.
no difference. You have to pay within like 5 days.
Yeah, but can they give me another one on top?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
can.
thought they can. They
Yeah,
can
they
double
can.
it.
Especially
They-
now you
no,
ripped it
they
up.
could double it right now. They could double it right now.
That's so fucking annoying.
If you don't pay. But how would they even know that she's paid?
they can check
No,
the
I
system.
said they
check
could
the
put,
system,
they could put
scan.
another one on top.
Yeah. They've got a system where they can check.
Yeah.
Do you know how annoying it is? I've got the picture on my phone, yeah, of the thing. So I was like, when I come in here, I'm gonna pay, and I fucking forgot
What time
to
was
pay.
that?
Oh, you forgot to pay.
6:36.
She just forgot to pay. Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Sure.
No, because I thought you paid. That's why I'm
Oh,
saying.
no,
That's
no,
what I
no,
thought.
no.
They're
That's
hot, especially around
Round
this.
here. That's why when everyone's like, "Oh, you'll be fine," I was like, "Nah, man,
Not
not
down
round
this
here,
bit.
boy."
Yeah, not around here.
They came in at 6:42, boy,
Raw.
and we got here what time?
They're on job.
6:30. We got here.
They were not
12
joking
minutes.
about.
Bro, they were waiting for you
They
to
probably
park up
saw
and be
you
like,
the first, but when you first pulled up.
Did you see?
Waited 10 minutes.
Did you see
then
any?
did it.
Did you see anyone like
No.
any feds? Oh, okay.
He said feds.
I just call them feds. They're related to feds regardless. Ain't no big
it's like
deal.
their second cousins.
And I said to Tender, "Oh, it's only £3. Calm, because it's until midnight." And I still forgot.
I don't know why you're looking at me like that.
I thought I was like, wait, so you just forgot,
Yeah.
and she told you to do it, or
No, when we got
both
out there.
forgot.
oh, you both forgot. Oh, okay, my
It's
bad.
quite far, Ryan.
Oh, okay. Wait, let's finish the episode now anyway.
Yeah.
So everyone can go toilet and
Because I'm pissed off right now.
yeah.
Because this rum is. Whew.
Yeah, and we can go
So yeah, all that sex talk, yeah.
bruh.
Ramping shop.
Bruh. You need to go.
Yeah.
But no, we're gonna. This is episode 101 in it, so.
What you gonna title it? Tricks in the dick.
Tricks on the dick.
Do I have to?
I mean,
I was gonna say
Trick-
tip drill.
Dick tricks.
Tip drill.
tip drill.
Dick tricks.
Please.
Anybody doesn't know
Because
what,
if
what
they
tip
see
drill's
tips
about.
on a dig, you know bear man's gonna watch just like, oh, okay, let's hear it then.
And then we
And
just
they're gonna
went
try to
very
like,
wholesome.
Whose voice is this?
Credit card swipe.
And then you can say you just went very wholesome as soon as towards the end. Yo. You know how many women are men are asking, yo, was OnlyFans or OnlyFans? No one uses OnlyFans.
You can make a lot of money on OnlyFans.
I know
I
a
don't
lot of
even
women.
know what that is.
It's basically like an online forum where you can post videos of yourself doing
Subscriptions and
nasty
that.
on yourself, and it's a subscription based. It's like Pornhub basically, with less rules.
Yeah,
And I know people who make like
a few grand.
17 grand a month.
Bastard.
Yeah, I know a few.
subscribers and content.
I've seen some women make some.
So that people
Cake.
have to pay to watch your videos.
Yep.
Yup. Subscription thing,
It
like
can
every
be
month.
anything,
Every
man.
month. Every
It's
month.
up to you. It could be $3 because it's an American site, but British people can sign up to it. So it could be $3, which is like what, £2.50 for a
So
month.
so for like a picture, you could charge like £3 just to see it.
Wow.
Yep. Women are getting off their feet,
But you gotta be
asshole
like,
pics,
yeah,
doing the nasty with other content creators,
need to go.
the works.
yeah.
Wow.
It's a bit mad still.
It's mad. But hey, people pay for anything. There's a mark of everything. But we don't
Yeah.
kink shame.
No, of course not. But I'm just surprised.
Yeah. It's
No,
a bit
I'm
mad.
surprised that someone's making 17 grand.
Bro, can you imagine making 17 grand off selling pictures of your feet?
Yeah, because I know someone.
Can you imagine?
Oh, you know someone?
Just of your feet.
Yeah,
17 grand just of your
that's
feet.
It must be. I'm pissed off in it, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it must be.
But anyways, yeah, we gotta go. We got.
Anyway.
We gotta move your car.
Anywho.
I'll pay for the. Have you paid for the parking yet?
No,
I'll-
I don't know what to fucking do right now, boy.
Pay for it.
£3.20 on top of the £25.
I'll pay for the £3, bruv.
Well, you still need to pay the £3.
No, for the rest of the night, yeah, I'll pay for it.
But we're not saying. Are we
Not
not?
the rest of the.
I'll pay for it.
Are we
You
going?
shouldn't have taken the ticket off the car, to be honest.
Are we going or?
Yeah,
or-
it's
Yeah,
true.
we're finishing off now.
That's what you should have.
Yeah,
not
you
done.
should have left
But yeah,
the
let's
ticket.
peace out.
'Cause
Thank you
you've
for
not seen-
ladies for coming for the next flipping few hours, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You were
Thanks for
welcome.
having
It's
us,
mad. It's mad.
Ronnie.
And this is actually the first full only women's episode.
Wow, really?
The first one.
Look, look.
Except for obviously there's been like 2 guests, but this is like just me and like 4 women.
Should be like brown skin.
Oh, the pussy.
girl.
No, just-
Wow.
I said, "Oh, the pussy! Oh, I want to put that.
You
I'm
know.
delirious in this episode. Damn.
Oh, that pussy!
25.
But yeah, peace out to the man. Them. Hope you enjoy your cheeks, whatever it is, man.
Your cheeks.
Enjoy your cheeks, you know.
I don't know. They might be
Hey,
having
it's a
sex to this.
weekend.
I don't know. It's a weekend
No.
thing.